just wants to be accepted. Now everybody wants to claim a concussion. Now, I played 11 years in the NFL, played ever since I was 8. I had 1 mild concussion. You two guys got clipped in Broadway, and you got clipped at CKO boxing class with the bag, come back, swing back, hit you in the face.
You were the guy doing the hitting, so you knew how to go in and hit.
No, actually, it's for defenders. You know, you think about how Hines Ward, all the crackbacks, all the things, all the rules before that. I played during the dirty days, man, where guys that used to try and high-low you, all that stuff, man. I just was very fortunate to make it throughout my career without having only 1 mild concussion. You know, I don't know if you've ever been around people with concussions. The most annoying people you ever see in your life, man. You can't even be around them. No. They will ask you the same question every single time. What happened to me? Hey, man, you got hurt, man. You got clipped. Hey, what happened to me? You got clipped. Man, somebody get this dude out of here, man. I'm trying to concentrate.
So there were guys in the huddle saying that?
Oh, you mean in-game?
In-game. Or if you're sitting on the bench. The worst people to be around. They kill your focus. You know, I've seen guys cry on the sideline. The Luke Kuechly thing was nothing new to me.
You've seen that many times. Plus, there's that one time you stole a man's soul. So you've been on the other side. Eddie, you ever have a concussion in your life or no?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Well, so that's a no.
With a ponytail like that, man, they got to call it a built-in helmet.
That's right.
He falls backwards. It's like a pillow. It's funny, though, that there's a thing about being men where, that conversation comes up. Like, everyone's got to come up with, I had one once. Like, it makes you more manly. Like, nothing, not for nothing, Constantine. You did not get a concussion singing in Jekyll and Hyde in Frisco. I don't care
this
what
happened.
You were dazed because you were in San Francisco and Hayden Ashbury right around the corner. And I'm not saying I wouldn't have did the same thing, but that's why you were dazed for a day and a half, not because something clipped you in the head.
I'm telling you, it was not fun. Wait, I wanted to ask you this. I always wanted to ask this. Do they really follow the protocol? Players.
They do now, yeah.
I mean, do they go and sit in like dark rooms, no television, no flash? There's all these rules.
It's different. It's different degrees. It's different degrees of it, and we have more information than we had before. And what it's really about when you have a concussion, it's about making sure that you allow the brain time to heal. Because when you have one, it's easier to get the second one. So before, guys used to have concussions and they felt the pressure to have to go back on the field early, either in the same game. And I speak about the one time that I had a mild concussion. We were playing the Tennessee Titans, and I got clipped in the temple by Travis Henry at the time. And he was upset because he had child support payments that was behind. So it took maybe a quarter for me. It took me maybe a quarter to realize that I had one. And I got the rainbow. You get you got different ones where guys are. I had the sensitivity to light. But unfortunately, Ray wasn't playing that game. His backup, or my backup, the third string, tore his shoulder up the first play of the game. And then we had a guy that we literally called up from practice squad. And if I leave, there's nobody to play middle linebacker. So, I put on the visor, covered it up, and I finished and played through it. I was fine after that. That's why I consider it was a mild concussion, because I still had my memory. I still knew what I was saying. I just couldn't look at something without seeing,
That's amazing.
yellow clovers.
How many years ago was that?
That was 2005.
See, now so they gave you the dark visor so you wouldn't have to see light.
Well, I told them to give me the dark visor.
Right.
Yeah,
like if that happened today, it'd be like the biggest scandal in football, right?
Absolutely.
Like, why is Bart Scott wearing a visor?
These guys now are soft, man. Come on, man. That's what happened. We conditioned these kids to have soft skulls, man. These guys are weak.